So these are the last 4 potatoes from my garden. I do have another plant out there that I'm probably going to harvest tomorrow, but these are the last of them, and I am going to dehydrate them. The reason that I'm going to dehydrate these, being that they're the last 4 delicious potatoes from my own garden, is that one of my subscribers, Debora C, I'm not going to mention any last names on my channel, but Debora C, she mentioned that different types of potatoes have different amounts of starch in them. And apparently the red ones are supposed to have the least amount of starch in them. So I'm going to dehydrate these 4 potatoes, and 2 of them I will blanch, and 2 of them I will not blanch. And I might actually throw some of them into my air fryer. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how energetic I get. But yeah, well, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm going to get these sliced up on the mandolin and get to soaking. Ready then. So I have my potatoes here, and they've been soaked and rinsed and soaked and rinsed and soaked and rinsed and until the water ran clear. So now I am going to blanch a bunch of them, just because, and then I am going to try some on there that aren't blanched, but I figured I'd go ahead and blanch them first because I don't want them sitting out of water for too long before I get them. Tabby says hi. Are you gonna help, Tabby? What? My goodness. No, I'm not stopping to pick you up. I have nice clean hands and I'm cooking. She is something else, I tell you what. So now, those 4 potatoes actually made quite a lot of potatoes. I was quite surprised. This whole bowl is full. Do they start to float when they're done? Or do they sink to the bottom when they're done? Peggy? I need your help. Yes, it is what it is. So I am blanching some of my potatoes, and I figured that I would blanch first. Get them into a bucket of cold water here. And we'll get them out of that. And that's all there is to it. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and I'll be back when I keep looking at my phone and not at my camera. I have to get used to this whole setup here where I can actually see myself and be filming with a different camera. So yeah, anyway, here we are in the kitchen. I'm crazy, don't worry about me. Okay, so in the dehydrator over here, we have got potatoes. 6 layers are blanched, and the layer on top is not blanched. And then on top, I also threw a little pickle. Just so that I would know for sure when I rotated these, which was which. And it is on at 135. Which is the setting for vegetables, and we're going to leave that sit overnight. And I had a few potatoes left, so that's pretty bad. When I do them sliced like that, my dehydrator won't even hold 4 whole potatoes. So, and I mean, those were okay sized potatoes, but they weren't giant or anything, so that's, I don't know if dehydrating potatoes is really all that feasible for me. We'll see. I'll time them this time. If they're done by morning, then that's not too bad. But anyway, so I had some potatoes left, and I had some left that weren't blanched and some left that were blanched. So we're making some potato chips. And these are the ones that were unblanched. Oh, look at that. The light in here is awful. Those look nice and crispy. Just a few of them. Definitely not cooked yet. Put that back on. So, and I just used when I hit the fries, the recommended setting came up 380 for 25 minutes. So that's what I put them at, and that is the first time that I gave them a shake. So that's about 7 minutes in. And yeah, I'll show you what they look like when they're done. So that didn't take very long at all. And those are cooked and crisp. And they look delicious. So let's try one. And then I actually made these for Honey. I should, I guess, save a few for Mom. I'll get her a little bowl too. And we'll throw a few of these in for her. And I'll taste one. Mmm. Very good. Okay. It's only a few chips. I think part of it's the... Careful, they might be warm. It just came out.
Here, Dave, try these. See if they burn the shit out of your mouth.
Well, not that hot.
Oh, did you taste it?
I tasted one.
Yeah, right. What is this?
Sometimes they stick together. Not a professional potato chip maker, okay?
That's not a chip. That's a gooey.
That's a gooey? I didn't put enough barbecue on them, did I?
You didn't put any on.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Mm-hmm, but just a very little bit.
There's no taste.
I didn't put any salt because you complained last time there was too much salt. So I just put a little bit of that barbecue stuff on it.
That's why I have heart problems, because you always salt everything so much.
You're so full of crap.
That's why I have coronary every now and then. I ate dinner. Lorrie salted stuff again.
I hardly ever put salt in anything. You know it.
They're all right. I just say you got no.
Okay, well, I'll just have to remember next time to add more flavoring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going a little bit wacko.
Yeah, that's what.
So, potato chips studio.
Okay.
Okay, eat them.
Why did you bring 2 bowls?
That's for mine.
For you, it's empty.
I have other chips to cook.
It's like, yeah, okay, here, this is another one of Dave. Here, try it to see. Oh, look, he didn't die, so I guess it's okay.
Well, actually, yours are the unblanched.
Well, see, I always get the crap.
I'm going to do some blanched ones.
I'm going to do the better ones.
See if it makes a difference.
Those are going to be me. That's what Lorrie
Well,
said.
you're welcome to have some, but I put salt and vinegar on them.
See?
You can have some if you want.
I don't like salt and vinegar.
Well, that's why I made you some barbecue ones.
Here, you get the crappy ones, Dave. I'll
They're
get the good
not
ones.
crappy, are
I'll
they?
get the better ones.
I don't know if they're going to be better. They might not be. We don't know until we try.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The guinea pig's done.
All right, and these are the ones that were blanched. And they've been in there for about the same amount of time as the other ones. And they're not quite done yet, so I'm going to start that up again. And so that's one thing, that the non-blanched ones actually seem to cook faster than the blanched ones. And I noticed that the last time I did these as well. But my potatoes were of different sizes because I used different mandolins, and that's kind of why I wanted to do it with these. Also because, like I said at the beginning of the video, the different starch content in the potatoes can make a really big difference as to the colors that they turn. These are getting a nice crispy golden brown, and we're going to keep going here. These are the salt and vinegar ones. You don't get the whole bowl.
I'll take a big one then.
Okay. You can even take two if you want.
No, that's okay. I've had enough. You can have my bowl back. I like those.
Salty and vinegary?
Mm-hmm. Not too heavy.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what about the texture of the chip compared to the other one?
I like it. It's crisper.
It's crisper?
Yeah.
These are the blanched ones.
Oh, yeah?
The other ones were unblanched. They took longer to cook, and they got darker. But...
Well, there's not that much difference in the crispness because some of the other ones stuck together.
yeah.
So they weren't crisp where
Right.
they had stuck together.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't pull them apart as carefully as I did these ones.
So that could make the difference there.
Yeah.
Because the other ones were crisp.
Yeah,
You know.
the ones that were crisp, and the ones that were stuck together were not. And you can see there's even one in there that was stuck together,
Oh, yeah.
right? That's probably not going to be as crisp
That's
as the
crispy.
others.
Yeah. So the crispiness about the same, I would say.
Okay.
These are a little more crisp, but that could be simple as cooking. Did you cook them the same length of time?
I cooked these ones for 17 minutes and the other ones for 13 minutes.
That could
But these ones at 13 minutes weren't ready.
be okay.
So I put them in and did another 5 minutes. I could have maybe just done another 1 or 2 minutes.
It just tastes like charcoal paper to me.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Not really.
And people say you're nice. People think you're so nice.
They don't know me.
They don't know you at all. Say good night, Mom.
Good night, Mom.
Say good night, YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
See you soon.
See you.
Like, share, subscribe,
Oh, brother.
thumbs up.
All that stuff.
Alrighty, so here we go with the potatoes. It is the next day, of course, actually at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because I got busy with stuff. And yeah, so I haven't changed the trays or done anything. So, oh my little pickle chip is, oh, it's not completely. But, so, you can tell, definitely look-wise, let me put one beside the other. You can definitely tell the difference in the dehydrated potatoes. So here is my take on this. When you're making potato chips, don't dehydrate. Just soak. Just soak them and rinse them and soak them and rinse them until your water runs clear. And then go ahead and cook them up. Don't bother blanching them. It actually took longer and they ended up being more burnt and they weren't as good, quite frankly, the dehydrated ones. However, as you can see, if you're going to dehydrate your potatoes, you definitely want to blanch them. They look 100 times better. Like really, seriously. They look a lot better. Let's get right in there. Let's dehydrate, I think it's Paige. I think it's Peggy. Peggy at Paige's Family Homestead. Why do I keep calling you Paige, Peggy? I don't know. Anyway, at Peggy Jean, Peggy Jean at Paige's Family Homestead has a Let's Dehydrate collaboration that you can get in on every time. And I did this one. I know I've done potato comparisons before, but I wanted to see if it made a difference using a different type of potato with a lower starch level. So it really didn't that much. I still would recommend taking the extra step and blanching them if you're going to dehydrate them for eating. If you're going to just cook them right away, just rinse them. Rinse them until the water is clear, and you should be good to go. So, yeah, have yourself a great day. Thank you. Oh, and I did do the air frying last night too, right? So the air fry hashtag is hashtag Let's Air Fry, and that is started by Sweet Angie over at Life and More Reloaded. So I'll leave links for both of these channels down in the bottom there, and you can check them out. And again, so for the air frying, we cooked them right away. It was much better when they weren't blanched. For the dehydrator, blanch. Okay, so now I'm going to go because I got gifted a bunch of kale today, and it needs to go onto this dehydrator. So have yourself a fantastic day. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye now.